What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB. Once again, big shout out to my dog, GB286, for coming through and boosting up the coin. Oh my, seriously, I know we talk about diabolicalisms, but this is this is bonkers, and I'm hard. Never mind no semi-long, I'm hard right now. I'm going to tell the truth to the masses. So, we got some of the craziest news for you, man, right now. The great and washed regarding Fake the Cake, Dinner Lady, Talmud, Paul, and Anthony Joshua. For this time, for the next month, he's earned his real name back now. I'm giving him the full respect due, man. That's what I'm fixing to do. He saw my video on Friday. Yeah, he got the orders from the YB, man. Take this corny cat out. Okay. So first things first. I see this moody tweet. Yeah? Where is it? Come on. I see this moody tweet here from Ring Magazine. Announced. Fake the Cake. Dinner Lady Bingo Wings Paul will fight AJ in a heavyweight clash on December 19th. Miami, Florida. Alright, but I'm going to call it a spade. At this point, I thought, these man, they been capping, right? Coppin just been putting tweets up, taking them down, and they announced it last week, and it wasn't really like that. 2-2s. I click AJ's official Twitter 25 minutes ago. He put this out. He's loco, man. Yeah, and obviously you can check AJ's real Instagram as well, which is here. And again, he's put it out. So, in that post, in the Twitter post, he's got a link, jakevjoshua.com. You click it. I mean, it's all legit. Mostviablepromotions.com, jakevjoshua. The link's real. AJ's Instagram's real. There's no way he'd be doing this if it's another blue balls in the masses. Now, first things first. Or what came to my mind first was, is it a real fight? 2-2s. Peep this one here. Anthony Joshua is set to meet Jake the Fake, Dinner Lady Bingo Wings Paul in a sensational boxing crossover bout. The former heavyweight world champion will box the social media idiot in a sanctioned 8-round contest on December 19th in Miami. So it's a real fight, and you can see that on here. Where is it? Professional bout. So you see what I mean? So below the Jake v Joshua, can you see that? If you can't, I'm not blind. Take my word for it, man. It's one of them one for you blind cats out there. It says Jake v Joshua, and just below it, professional heavyweight bout. An 8-rounder. Yeah? I'm geeked, man. Never mind no AJ and Fury, which apparently we're getting next year anyway. This is the right thing to do, Mr. Joshua. Yeah? And you do him. Yeah, you do him. Don't let it be. Listen, bro, let me tell you now, Johnston. I'm going to call you Johnson one more time, man. Let me tell you something now about Johnston. Right now. Never mind before the fight. I'm telling you right now. I don't care. I really don't. If you end up on the heap in the floor, or if you lose anyhow, man, wallahi, it's over for you, bro. Seriously. And to the gods, I'm not even playing now. When was the last time I told you? Someone will have to answer to the gods. I'm telling you right now. You'll be answering to the gods when it's your time to travel. Seriously. Yeah? If you make a melon of yourself, okay? With this corny cat, and let me define what a melon is. Mr. Johnston will make a melon of himself. Anything less than a KO, to be honest with you. If it goes points and you win, you're a melon. And you answer for that. And God forbid you lose anyhow. Yeah? Let me tell you right now, if you manage to lose this one, please, come on. I don't care how much money have you made, man? How much money? But then again, I kind of wonder sometimes. You know these celebrity cats. I'm not even sure how much money they really got like that. Look at Kanye. Look at Floyd. They're still jucking and jiving. I'm not sure whether the master Talmudi just has all their coins and they kind of drip feed it to them. I'm not even sure they got the money they're meant to have. Does that make sense? It seems like they'd be doing a little bit too much. You got Kanye coming with his cap in his hand. How can you have 100 mil or even 50 mil and be doing that? It's almost like they don't really own anything. It's like they lease their money. In theory, they've got it, but you don't pull the line. You don't let fake the cake knock your ass out. You don't have nothing. That's how it feels to me. What's the evidence for that? Based on this? Well, look. Off the rip. Yeah? Look at this poster. What do you see that's off about this poster? Jake v Joshua. Oh no. Oh no, man. What do you mean? What do you mean Jake v Joshua? Right? What does that mean? Now, to be fair to AJ, I did say to him, I said, listen, I don't care how much they offer you. Right? If you have to be the B side to knock this corner, as long as he knocks him out, I don't mind. AJ could be the Z side. He could walk in half an hour. He could carry Jake Paul's shoes. He could carry Jake Paul to the ring. As long as he knocks him out. If he loses though, yeah? And that's what this implies. The fact they've gone with Jake versus Joshua tells me Jake's the A side and there's a moody contract. It's a month notice. A month notice to fight AJ. Now obviously the argument is, well, AJ hasn't had loads of time to prepare, but Eggy Hearn said he wanted to get out in December anyway, so he's been back in the gym. Right? I can't believe this ain't rigged, honestly. And that's going to be my base case. I'm not going to put a lot of money on it, but I've checked the odds out. AJ's a 10-1 favourite. So if you put, more or less, give or take, you put a tenner on fake Paul, you win about £90 profit back. And that, unfortunately, that is where I'll have to go. Because at the current thing is, you have to put 1,500 down to win a oneer. Betting on AJ. That's what this says here. Now, it might change, or it might be a little bit different, but more or less, you have to put 15 large down to win a oneer. That's what you have to do. So AJ's over. That's over. That's like a 15-1 favourite or 14-1 favourite that AJ is. There's no value there because of this. I mean, it should be like, yeah, of course he's going to win, but no, something's off for me. A month notice. It wouldn't matter if he had. It wouldn't matter if fake Paul couldn't do nothing with Timmy. Timmy's not like AJ. He's shot. Timmy is a pumped up light heavyweight. Timmy Fury is a pumped up light heavyweight. Yeah, who's never been no good. You can say AJ's stiff and AJ's got no chin like fake Paul did. Tommy was having 6th round life and deaths. No knockdown with no one you ever heard of before. Life and he can't punch. Tommy's gone points with bums. AJ never went points with bums. He went points with world level competition. Every bum he fought, they got done some serious harm. Right? So Jake himself is a pumped up 175er. How can this be real? How can you have a legitimate heavyweight? I'm not saying AJ is the greatest of all time, but he's a fair, in the new age at least, in the last 20 years, he's a fair world champion. There or thereabouts. Certainly the top 5 we've had in the last 15 years. How can fake Paul, he's only 37 or whatever, how can fake Paul get in there? Yeah? So my base case is, unfortunately, it's a scam. It's a Talmudi scam. That's my base case. And if I'm wrong, fair play. Great, I'll be happy. It'll be the best £20 I've ever lost. Right? It's win-win here. Either fake Paul knocks AJ out and we're up 200 large. I'll put $25 on it, which will pay back £200 profit. That's what I'll do. Or we get to see fake Paul plastered. That's what we get to see. It's win-win for me. I'm happy to lose £25 because it's on Netflix anyway. So that'll be sweet. It's on Friday too. Interesting. It's on Friday. Whatever day it is, man. Good. And I'm riding with AJ, brother. Listen, man. I don't know what situation you in. Yeah. But you do have 2 hands. I don't think, then again, does he have 2 hands? In as much as we saw the documentary, Get Out. Right? What's that documentary? I don't know. In my mind, I'm thinking, well, he's got 2 hands. He don't have to do the Talmud script. He could just let them go. But I'm not sure he can. I think he's got to get out. He's been Get Out. He'll just go in there like, you see Eubank? You see him? You see that clown? He might go in there like Eubank. They've put him under the Get Out. He's like, I'm in Morpheus as well. Yeah. AJ will be in there like Morpheus when he's in that office block with the agents. He might come in there like that, man. That's how he might come in there for real. That's the only way he can come in there. If he comes in there, Dubois knocked him out. But fake Paul's a little bit too confident. I played this video the other day. Yeah. And these Talmudi cats, they like the long-term plays. They do. They be plotting. They've been plotting. Better yet. That's their whole thing. So I found it a bit odd. right? And if you didn't know, Fake Paul is Talamudi too. Look into it. Oops. Look into that one there, right? Jake Paul comes out 6 months ago. Yeah, I know in my heart I'll beat AJ. Do you? Or did that man there tell you what time it was? Yeah, you're gonna knock his big black ass out. That's what you're gonna do, man. And I think that's how it's gonna go. Honestly, I'm telling you now. You just don't. The math ain't mathing for me. Sorry, he ain't even fought a proper cruiserweight. He ain't even fought Badu Jack. Badu Jack. I don't care what no one. AJ's better than Badu Jack. Yeah. Certainly at this age. Okay. You ain't even beat a Badu Jack at cruiserweight. Never mind, Fake Paul hasn't even fought a heavyweight. He's not a heavyweight. He's got bingo wings. Okay? He's never fought a heavyweight. Fake Paul might get whooped, but I don't know. Never mind React Paul. React Paul would, if it wasn't rigged, React Paul would knock Fake Paul's block off like you've never seen before, man. I don't care what they got React Paul dressing up in. His head will come off, man. For real, it will come off. Right? And React Paul ain't that. He got punched up by Billum Smith. Okay? So I'm thinking to myself, you ain't even fought even a half alive cruiserweight. A half alive. I'm telling you now, let me think of some cruiserweight names. I can't think of no cruiserweight names, to be fair. Put Jack Massey in there. What's that other cat that Jack Massey fought? Put Jack Massey in there with Fake Paul. I got Jack Massey all day and night. What's the other cat he fought? Chamberlain. Get out of that Chamberlain, punch him up. Chamberlain will wave Fake Paul in. Right, these are mid-level cruiserweights. They would weigh him in. For sure. Fake Paul couldn't do nothing with 50 million-year-old Mike. Right? So if Fake Paul can't beat British level cruiserweights, you're now jumping up to, is AJ still world level? I mean, even if he wasn't, even if AJ's dropped down, AJ would beat Dave Allen still. I think Dave Allen's British level. Dave Allen would weigh in Fake Paul. Dave Allen would weigh Fake Paul in. I'm telling you now for free, man. He'd weigh him right in. Okay? You ain't even fought a British level. I don't think AJ's fell off below British level. I'd still back AJ to beat Fraser Clark, Jamie TKV and Dave Allen. For sure. And he'd knock them all out as well. Would be my base case. He'd knock them all cold. Starched. So AJ's between... I think he fits in there. I think he'd beat some and lose to some. At the top of the heavyweight division. Yeah? He'd beat someone, he'd lose to some. Which is what he's been doing, more or less, right? He beat Mbonga, okay, he's not a real boxer. Wallin, no good. He ain't done AJ ain't done a lot in a while. He hasn't done loads in a while. Is that the fight he beat? He came off Wallin. Yeah, he's a bit, okay. AJ's fell off a little bit. Not enough for a fair professional fight with Fake Paul. No way. No way, man. Sorry. No way. Not on your Nelly has he fell off to that degree. Jamie TKV would box Fake Paul's head off. He would. He wouldn't get a look in edgeways. David Adelele would knock Fake Paul's head right off. And these guys ain't the calibre of AJ, even at this point. They're not. Sorry. They're not. Forget about it. Forget about it. They're not. So, my thoughts and prayers are with John. I don't know what the Talmud got this cat going through, though, to be fair. Something just don't smell right for me. But then again, they're setting up the Fury fight, ain't they? So, if he lost to Fake Paul, there'd be absolutely none chance of the Fury fight if you lose to Fake Paul. So maybe I'm just being conspiratorial. Maybe Fake Paul, like AJ said, is just crazy. And if he is, if Fake Paul gets knocked out in this fight, right, which is the only way it can really go, 150-pound Chavez, yeah? He was all over Fake Paul in the last few rounds. And Chavez has never been a level of AJ. And he's not a heavyweight either. He's a pumped up, like, middle. Okay? So what are you talking about? You couldn't do nothing. You couldn't drop Chavez. Oh, AJ's chinny. AJ might be chinny against another stiff idiot. Like Dubois, big weapon. And he was leaky in there anyway. He was leaky in there, man. AJ, let me tell you something now about this camp. Bring me into camp right now, man. We're going in on the beach in Normandy. That's what we're doing, like this. What's Fake Paul going to... Fake Paul ain't got armour-piercing power. If AJ gets his chin down and sucks his elbows in and walks onto him, what's Fake Paul going to do? He'll do nothing. He can't punch like that. Sorry. He can't. If AJ had his defence tight, elbows sucked in like that, head down and walked on, what's Fake Paul going to do? He'll hit the guard a few times and he'll be puffing. Fake Paul been puffing as well. He's always out of gas after about 4 rounds against bums. He gets all loose and you can see him breathing heavy. He's always had the range advantage. He's always fighting some little midget and or old person with slow feet. He's going to go in there with a big old Mandinga Nephilim. 6'5", 240 odd pounds, lean. Okay? So all that thing Fake Paul likes to pull the lead hand with someone with slow feet / small and then do whatever is slap away. He's not going to be able to, he's not going to beat AJ in a pour off. He's not. He's never seen the athleticism. Look how AJ boxed up Andy Ruiz. Yeah? And Andy Ruiz is another top heavyweight. In my opinion, he beat Joseph Parker, so he's a world champion. Okay? Look how AJ cruised that fight. AJ could do that here. Just play with him. Not my advice, though. I'd just walk onto him, seriously. In fact, I think AJ don't have no head movement, but he could, reasonably. If he knew something, AJ could go in there with his hands by his waist and just walk onto him. And just roll, you know what I mean? Roll something. Fake Paul's so slow as well. Did you see how slow Fake Paul was at 185 against Tommy? Tommy made him look like an idiot. And Tommy's not, you wouldn't look at Tommy and say, oh, he's really athletic, like AJ is. Fake Paul looked slow against Tommy. He couldn't catch Tommy. Big, relatively small, no good Tommy. What's he going to do with AJ? I'm not even sure he could reach AJ's head. I'm not even sure he could reach. It's a whole nother ball game, heavyweight boxing. It don't work like that when you're a 6'1" man and you're no good as well. You 6'3" and got really good feet and really good cardio. Sorry, it's rigged. We'll find out. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, I hope it's not a Kabbalistic scam. But something's off for me. Just don't. Fair play. I mean, again, if he gets knocked out, I'll say fair play. I'll give Fake Paul respect. I'll say, listen, man, you was bugging. Yeah, and that was your ass. But credit to you for getting in there. But anything else, and AJ knocking him out. You know what happened there. AJ got the call. Yeah, AJ got the young thug and Kanye call to sit down with that cat, the rabbinic cat. That's what he got. Yes, it's real. This is Netflix official count. Yes, it's real. Fake Paul versus Johnston, a career-defining pro heavyweight fight, live only on Netflix. I'm happy it's on there though. I like Netflix. I do like Netflix. It's convenient. I've got it anyway, right? But DAZN be on a mad one. They be taking the piss, man. They be taking the piss. Charging you £25 for the pay-per-view and then £25 for a Moody membership. That's $50. You have to, seriously, if you want to watch a DAZN Moody pay-per-view, it's $50 if you don't have it already. That's actually the cost. Yeah? If you want to buy pay-per-views one-offs, they're $50. They messed around and they found out, man. That's what they did with the YB. That's the last time they played with the YB, man. Yeah? Allegedly they got the charge, but I hit them with a charge back. That's what I did. And they were, where you at, man? You ain't got nothing to say. That's what you ain't got to say, man. Playing with me like I'm low IQ. You best believe it. Okay then. Let me play this clip one more time. This clip needs to get out there. I showed you it before, but I'm in shock. I'm not going to lie. It's 10-ounce gloves as well. This came out here. December 19th. 8 3-minute rounds with 10-ounce gloves. Oh my god. I think Fake Paul, he's been smoking the toad venom. I've heard he said that. He's been doing all the moody mushrooms and the moody hippie. And I think it's gone to his head. I think he thinks he's seeing something. I think he's been hanging out with Mikey Garcia when he was fighting Errol Spence. Oh, I see something. Listen to this cat. I've got the video coming soon. Let me show the video right now. 10-ounce gloves. It wouldn't matter if it was 18-ounce gloves. It wouldn't matter. He'd still get his head knocked off if it was real. I'm happy though. It's only a month away. We're not getting cucked. And this is the right fight. I'm happy that Turkey hasn't cucked the masses. I wasn't sure after Saturday. Anthony Joshua. Stiff. I'm sure it came up last. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Here we go.
But here's the thing.
play it with them, innit? Hold tight, you man.
But here's the thing. I want to fight Anthony Joshua exclusive because I know that I will fucking beat Anthony Joshua's ass. I know
he
I
just
will
got
beat,
knocked out, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have a chin and he has no skill and he's stiff. And I love you, Anthony. We're friends, all this shit, but I want to fight you. I will beat Canelo. I will beat a lot of fucking people. I will not beat David Benavidez.
It's not even close.
I would get torn up, bro. This guy is different.
Okay, well we'll stop it there.
But here's a
So I mean, there's two ways you can read that clip. He admits he can't beat Benavidez. He can't beat AJ or Canelo either. Sorry, he can't beat neither of them. Even a finished Canelo, he can't beat him either. So I don't know what he's on about. But it could be the case. Hopefully I'm right. Oh, sorry. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully it is the case. He's just got lost in the sauce. He didn't even knock out Coquez. How did you not knock him out? I don't get that. If he was starching everyone, if he'd have starched Timmy Fury, if he'd have starched Chavez, I mean, I still wouldn't get it, but you'd say, okay, he just can't stop starching people. So we see it in real boxing. People knocking everyone out and they think it will never stop, right? You're having life and deaths with... You couldn't stop Nate Diaz. You couldn't stop Nate Diaz, little Nate. 170 pounds, smoking spice all day. What are you just... I hope it's not a scam. That's what I can say. I hope it's not some scam, but I have to lean towards scam. It don't make no sense. I'm happy we're getting it though. Either way, it'll be funny. If it's a scam, it'll be funny, and if fake people get knocked out, it'll be funny. Could it be rigged? It's professional. This is what I'm saying. These man, if they want to rig something, they'll rig it. In terms of, I think I'll be betting on points as well. Because I think everyone's going to expect a knockout. AJ to knock him out. I'm going to go the fight to go the distance, and I'm going to go fake Paul to win at 10-1. That's what I'm going to do. Those are the safe bets. Betting on AJ, there's no return there at all. Even though in theory it should be free money, but I don't trust this. Something smells, and I can't see how it don't smell. Do you know what I'm saying? This just don't sit right with me. You might as well have fought Badu Jack for a belt. You know what I'm saying? If you could beat AJ, you could beat Badu Jack. He's 45. Do you know what I'm saying? The confidence of it. And Badu Jack's a smaller man. Badu Jack came from 168, I believe. Do you know what I'm saying? He's built into cruiserweight, but Fake Paul's not a heavyweight. He's not even he's a pumped up... Fake Paul really has to be soft to be at cruiserweight. Where did he fight Chavez last? Let's have a look. Jake Paul. Listen, I'm buzzing though. I'm going to be real. I'm buzzing for it. It'll be exciting for Christmas. He fought Chavez at cruiserweight, yeah. He's not... He fought... But did you see... Let's have a look. Jake Paul versus Chavez. Weigh in. Let's have a look here. So, Fake Paul would have weighed in 200 pounds and then put maybe 10 or 15 on. This is the weigh-in picture. This is what I'm saying. So this is where he weighed 200 pounds. Look at this. Chavez looks like he's in better shape. Which is what I've been saying. Fake Paul was a pumped up 175er. Look. Do you see that? Chavez is in better shape than Fake Paul. So he weighed in 200 pounds here. He then put another 10 pounds, 15 pounds of soft, puffy, dinner lady weight. So at the max, he doesn't even look in shape at 200 pounds. Come on. A real cruiserweight will be bone dry at 200 pounds. Bone dry. Because they're making weight, because they're really going up to 215, 210. Fake Paul looks soft at 200 pounds. Right? He probably, based on what I see here, he wouldn't look lean until... He wouldn't start look. I think he's got 15 pounds there, conservatively. Fake Paul's got an easy 15 pounds he could lose off there. No abs. He's got one ab. And so it's like almost hanging down. He's oh, got look at this guy. Chavez is a small man and he looks in better shape. Right? So, Fake Paul, what's he going to do? Go in there 230? 220? What's that going to do? Just a big... Do you know how slow it'll be? Do you know how slow you are when you got dead weight and you're really a light heavyweight? and you've just added. He'll be so slow. And AJ's quite quick for a proper heavyweight. You wouldn't say AJ's slow, would you? He's always been athletic. Fake Paul gets plastered, honestly. And anything less. And you can say, oh, it's not about the shape. Oh, it's not about just how you... Well, it is for Fake Paul. This shows you the size issue. Yeah, he's a light heavyweight. He'd look lean. If he got on the scale at 175, he'd look like a real athlete. And then he'd put on 15 pounds and be 190. Don't forget, people, he looks like this at 200. Soft. Okay, a light heavyweight who's dropped down to 175 and weighs 190 on the night wouldn't look like this. So it's not just 10 pounds. When it was the last time you saw Beterbiev, who probably weighs 190 when he gets in the ring, look like this. Okay? Beterbiev goes to 200 pounds and probably still, because he's dropped, most of it's water. Does that make sense? Beterbiev, you see the striations on his shoulders and his back. He then puts on 15 pounds to 190, gets in the fight, and he's still looking really kind of flat or just lean, too lean. If Beterbiev went to 200 pounds, he would not look puffy like this, is my point. So Fake Paul might be a 160 pounder, 175er. He's no bigger than Chris Eubank. He's just soft. He's gonna get... I'm happy though, man. I'm happy he's gonna get weighed in, man. It's been about time. It's been about time. And in a way, maybe his turbulency works in mysterious ways. Because I was pissed off when he wouldn't give us the Canelo fight. But now he's getting Johnson in there. Who do you think does Fake Paul more harm, Canelo or Johnston? I like Canelo. Why? He's lazy though, isn't he? But I like Canelo because I know Fake Paul will never knock Canelo out, ever. There's literally zero chance. His defense is too good. AJ... Fake Paul. I'm not sure Fake Paul's best shot going to do anything to anyone. He didn't even really knock down Timmy like that. Right? So I think AJ, man, and this is the thing I haven't talked about, never mind what Fake Paul could do to AJ. Fake Paul, have you seen the idiots he spars with? He spars with bums. No competitive sparring in there. Yeah? He might fly in Shakur Stevenson for a photo op, but they're not doing hard spars. That's what they're not doing, I've heard. He's look at the footage. When was the last time you saw Fake Paul spar a real boxer? Oops, you never seen it. There's always some idiot who's just got off the tools. You're the one's there. That's what he does. But let me tell you now something, folks. Let me tell you something now. Yeah. Fake Paul has never felt. And you can say AJ's no good all you want. Fake Paul has never felt a 240 odd pound man, lean, bone dry, trained, not 50, 60 million years old. He's never felt a jab off a man like that before. He's not. And I think you'll find Fake Paul panics anyway. Have you seen him when he's under pressure? He's like a fish out of water, man. He's not calm. Yeah? Even when Mike Tyson, 70-year-old legs, was chasing him, he's panicking and jumping everywhere. How long do you think he's going to do that for? When Fake Paul touches his guard or anything, I mean, when AJ touches Fake Paul anywhere, he's going to have the shock of life go through him. He's never felt real boxing power. Tommy could never punch and you went life and death with him. Tommy's not a puncher. No one would ever say Tommy Fury's a puncher. In fact, they'd say he's probably... If you want to fight someone who can't punch, you'd pick Tommy. If I had to list 10 fighters who definitely can't punch, Tommy would be in there. Paulie Malignaggi. There's a few other men I can think of. There's a few, you know what I mean? Them ones, you'd have them, he'd be in there. Tommy would be in there with Paulie. For sure. So what's he going to do when he feels the weight of AJ? Pause. Yeah? I just don't believe it. Again, I have to tell you it's going to be a scam. I have to do that. Logically speaking, there's no way this is legit. There's no way now. I really hope I'm wrong, but yeah, man. It is what it is. Let's see what happens. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button. Check out my Patreon, man. Yeah? Porky's Corner. Had this leaked video removed. Yeah? Of me on his arse. He got it censored. So if you want to check out this video, exclusive on Patreon. Unfortunately, it got zapped from JTube. Click this button here. And if not, I'll catch you, man, on the flip.